Hey y'all, welcome back to part 4 of my declutter series, where I am going through my entire house, unloading a room or space, packing it up, and then slowly unpacking it to make sure that I can clean, organize, and declutter. Clean, declutter, and then organize properly. I'm going through my clothes today, my closet, and my dresser drawers. This is probably the most overwhelming part of my declutter series. It's the one that I've been dreading the most, but it is probably the most necessary, so I'm actually glad to be getting it done. I think the best way to approach this is going to be creating sections as I unload the space. I was going to box all the clothes up or bag them all up, but in this case, just because there is so much, I feel like I would need like 15 boxes if I'm being honest, and I don't want to go get more boxes because I'm currently out of boxes because they're all full. They're all full from all the stuff that I've decluttered already. So what I'm going to do is pull everything out of the closet, and then we'll start with sorting. Well, I'll sort as I pull things out, but the goal is to empty the closet completely. That way, like I said earlier, I can clean it really good and just really see how I want to set the closet up moving forward, because right now it is not functioning. I mean, that speaks for itself. It's a very narrow closet. I'm not going to go into justification as to why I have so much crap, but I will say, I think something that I've actually seen brought up quite a few times in the comments is like, I honestly don't have that much stuff. I just have a small space with no storage. And so when you live in a smaller home and you just live normal life, day-to-day life, purchasing things, whatever, if you're not on top of your decluttering as you go, it's really quick for it to get a little out of control and look worse than it is. I will say, if you take all my stuff and put it into a big house, it's probably not going to be as dramatic. But anyway, I'm gonna start and just unload everything. Are you gonna help me?
Well, it's just gonna be company.
You're gonna be moral support?
Yes.
I did decide to leave some original audio in here just to kind of show you my thought process, and then also let you hear from my husband's perspective. It's pretty interesting, so let's roll those clips.
I feel like this is where you get messed up though.
What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to do it?
Like, you're gonna bring everything out, and by the time you get everything out and you start going through it, you're gonna be overwhelmed with the mess. So why don't you start like right now? You have enough clothes out here.
Well, all these are shorts. I'm trying to pull out
Okay, well, let's go through these. Make you a pile of what you don't want, and then a pile of what you do want.
Yeah, but the whole series that I'm sharing is like emptying a space and refilling. Like, why are you laughing? I think you've enabled this behavior. I think it's your fault. Why did you let me buy all this stuff? I mean, this is years of collecting though, you know? I'm a collector, what can I say? I'm gonna do sections. So we have all shorts and jeans. I don't wear none of this stuff. Like, see, this is things, like, look at this. This is one of my biggest issues that I think I have in life, is that when I don't have a home for something, instead of finding a home or just getting rid of it, I throw it into a bin like this. And look, this is like a whole day in itself. You know what I mean? Why can't I be OCD? Why did I have to get the ADHD? What letters? Why did I get the shit end of the stick? Oh, that's something I need. I'm not gonna even talk about it because I need to go through my stuff first. But I need a, like a tall mirror jewelry box so I can put all my stuff organized and it's not all in these like little bowls.
Yeah.
That would be really helpful too, because like, look, I love all this stuff. I can't really wear it though because I never know where it's at. Oh my gosh, look at us as babies. So as you can hear, my husband has a different way of decluttering and organizing. He thinks you should go little by little. See, and I'm an all or nothing type of person. I'm like, we need to pull all this out so I can visually see what I'm working with and know where to put things. I cannot work in sections. I don't know why, I just can't. I will organize like a little section and then like kind of scooch the other stuff over, and then yeah, one spot might look good, but then the rest is still chaotic, and that's been the issue in the past. How many times have I decluttered and organized and never really hit my full potential because I didn't get the opportunity to really start over? And I'm finally giving myself that opportunity in every space of my house. It's like literally moving out and moving back in, and it's the best way to declutter in my opinion. But let me tell you, at the beginning of the video, remember how I mentioned that I didn't have any boxes and I didn't feel like going to get more boxes or buy more boxes? I wish I would have. The reason for that is because when things are boxed up and contained, it's not as visually overwhelming because you can slowly pull out of the boxes, or you can just move the boxes to the side. What I just did was exactly why I don't really recommend this method. Definitely get you some boxes, okay? Or containers, whatever you have. And throw things in containers so that way if you hit a point where like you need a break and you need to take a couple days off, you can just move your boxes to the side and still live in the space without it being so visually overwhelming. In my case, I just pulled everything out, didn't have any boxes to put anything in. So I think in just a moment, you're going to see me hit this point where I'm kind of just standing around looking at everything and talking to my husband like, this is too much. Like, I should have listened to you. So yeah, definitely get you some boxes. I know, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I'm showing this. But hey, exposure therapy is the best therapy. At this point, the closet is almost cleaned out. I decided to vacuum a little bit just because there was so much little stuff on the floor. I hated the way it felt on my feet. So I vacuumed really quick, but I still have a lot of stuff to move out, and then I'll be able to like deep clean and wipe everything down. So this is just kind of, I'm honestly weird when I clean. I jump from thing to thing. I know a lot of people do too. It's not just me. But I get like a little sidetracked at times, and sometimes I feel like tackling something small like this is a great way for me to feel like I'm actually completing something. So while it doesn't make much sense to vacuum right now when I still have my stuff in here and I still need to vacuum again and dust, just in the moment, I needed something that felt like I was completing something. Like instant gratification, if you will. I also think that we live in a society where our attention spans are like so small. We went from being able to watch like long form content and like consuming and watching, I don't know, movies, and now we're watching 20, 30-second reels, and we're just scrolling and scrolling, and our brains have now warped into, we need to see something quick and easy. And I just want you to know that while this whole video is done in 35 seconds, we're talking years and years and years of collecting and accumulating and moving things to one side of the closet, trying to declutter, moving things from one space, putting this in this tote, pulling it back out of the tote. This was not something that happened overnight or within a year's time. And I the thing is, and I already know I'm going to get comments. Actually, I have this one person that loves to comment this: stop buying all this stuff, stop buying everything. It's not like I bought all this in one day or like 1 year. This is stuff that I've bought over years and years, or even had things given to me. So I don't know, like, I'm not going to explain myself. I'm just saying, I think we just see what we want to see on videos at this point in time in society. So just remember, while this seems crazy, I bet if you went through every room in your house, your piles would probably look similar to mine. And if they're not, great. That's great. I wish that I could be you. But there's a lot of people that are not like that. There's a lot of people that are just like this, and this is why I'm sharing it. And based off the comments and the feedback I've received from this video, or from this like video series, I feel like I made the right decision by exposing myself to this degree. While it sucks, it's a little embarrassing. It's not something to really be embarrassed of, because I mean, everybody's different, you know, and not everybody has the organization skills or the critical thinking moments that, like, I need to get rid of this because I already have one similar. Sometimes life happens, you get busy, and you kind of just shove things to the side or shove things in bins and throw it in the closet and shut the door. Everybody's life is different. Everybody's situation is different. Their timing. And, that's something else I wanted to talk about now that it came to mind. You know, like, there's like these posts that are like, everybody has the same 24 hours in the day. No. No, we don't. Everybody's 24 hours is different based off of how many children you have, what your husband does for a living, what you do for a living, if you're single, if you're married, if you're just with someone, if you live with somebody. Like, everybody's scenario is different. So when I hear people that are like, oh, you should have plenty of time to do XYZ, no, I don't sometimes. Sometimes my day is wrapped around my kid's life and I wouldn't have it any other way. But it does limit me on certain things like cleaning, or sometimes I have a lot of work to do as far as editing goes. Like today, for instance. Today's an editing day. I don't have time to clean. I'm working on editing from like any little moment I get to myself. I'm in here trying to do voiceovers. So while some might say, oh, you should have had time to do this, you just don't know what my 24 hours looks like, and I don't know what yours looks like. I hate when people say that. Obviously, it really bothers me because it's a lie.
Oh, it's not that bad. You got this.
It's not bad, babe. I'm doing the best I can.
You're doing great.
The closet, though, it's clean.
It's spotless. Blueberry?
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, there's no room for him.
Mama, there's no room for him.
Where am I supposed to be? Oh. It's one of your new ones. Where do I start?
You start by getting you a bag.
I have one.
And maybe all the clothes on the bed. Start going through those first.
It's your shower.
And just whatever you don't want, throw it in there. Throw it in a bag. Whatever you do want, go ahead and put it up.
I have FOMO. Oh my god!
Do not know what that is.
Oh my god, I used to sleep in here. I remember a time when I could do that. Do you remember that? When he used to go in there and we couldn't find Knox, and he was in the closet. Do you remember that? It freaked me out. He likes dark, cool spaces. FOMO is the fear of missing out. Oh, you're sour. I have that with clothes sometimes, because like, what if I get rid of it and then all of a sudden I fit in it better? You know? What do you do? So if some of these shorts don't fit me right and I don't like them, I just get rid of them because they don't fit me right now.
I mean, are they going to be too big or too small?
Right now they're too small. Some of them are too small. But I've been working out and I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? So do I hold on to them in the hopes that I fit into them again? Or do I just get new clothes when I reach that point?
Just get new clothes.
See, that's what I have a hard time with. Because then I feel like I'm wasting all the money I've spent on it all this time. So sometimes that's what's hard for me to get rid of things. Because I'm like, I already spent money on this, it sucks to throw it away or get rid of it. But I'm going to have to turn around and buy it again most likely. Even if it is months down the line, it just feels like wasteful. But it's also wasteful for it just to sit here and not be used too. So it's like, you know, I can't win. That's a horrible spot. Look where he's at. You see him? And the tiniest, he's squeezed in my walk path. Alright, y'all are gonna have to remove yourselves. Sorry. You have to go. Out. See, like, this is one of those moments.
I can look at them until they're going to be too revealing for you to want to wear them.
Too revealing, huh? I don't think I made pretty good progress right then.
All that you're keeping?
Was jeans and shorts.
You didn't get rid of nothing.
I did. I have. What?
Baby, either way, there's no reason to have that many pairs of pants.
Look at all these. I got rid of all these.
I've never seen you in half of those.
Yes, you do.
There's no way.
You do.
There's no way.
Your tone is feeling judgmental, and I am not liking it. Well, my progress was starting to pick up at this point. I was doing really well at going through a lot of the t-shirts and clothes that were hanging up in the closet, and the reason I went through these so quickly and made fast decisions is because the last time that I shared a declutter, a lot of the things that I saved the previous time, I have not worn since that video. So I knew right away, oh my gosh, I saved this and I plan on wearing it. I never did. And something that always helps me with decluttering is knowing that I'm giving it to someone who needs it. So I actually have our nieces, they love getting new clothes and like even hand-me-downs. It doesn't have to be new, but just hand-me-downs in general. And between me, my sister-in-law, or both of my sister-in-laws, we give them stuff all the time. And you know, like as a young teenager, it is so much fun getting free stuff. Like to have a box to go through of like nice clothes and shoes and purses, and then whatever they don't want, they donate to. So like in the back of my mind, I know that while I bought this stuff, I thought I was going to wear it, or I did wear it one time and it didn't love it, or I know I'm not going to wear it again. Being able to give it to someone who's going to get more use out of it, that does make me really happy and feel good. So it does make decision making really easy. Sometimes it's just a matter of getting started and getting that thought process in my mind, like, okay, yeah, it sucks, I bought this stuff, but someone that I care about, or you know, some young girl or even woman who's thrifting is going to come across this stuff and get a good deal, and that does make me happy to be able to like kind of give back in that way. So yeah, it does suck that I spent this money, wasted a lot, but at the end of the day, you know, I can't go back and change time. All I can do is make a difference moving forward. Okay, I don't like when I can see my back. That's weird. I still can see it. Okay, I am just updating you really quick. I have been on a roll. I've been doing really great, but I have hit a standstill. I am at that point of like all the hard decisions. So I'm moving a lot slower than I was moving at first. And so it's kind of like making me feel a little discouraged. It's already 4 o'clock. But what I can do is start kind of tidying up like what I've sorted, and I think that will help a lot, because right now I just have like so many big piles everywhere. So I need to start working on putting things away, and hopefully it'll clear the space and make me feel like I'm actually making progress. So we'll start there. Alright, I'm going to try to wrap this up as quickly as possible. What I'm working on now is kind of just organizing, and I'm folding all the shorts. I'm organizing by size. You'll hear me talk about that in a little bit. I am trying to figure out the best system, and I probably will change this a little bit. As a matter of fact, later on in the video when I go through my dresser drawers, see, because I haven't even started with that yet. Oh my gosh. When I go through that, you'll see that I end up changing the way that we have our bedroom laid out, and all my clothes are then going to go in the closet and Dylan's are going to go in my old dresser. So we're eliminating an entire dresser from the room. And the fact that I was able to do that all in 2 days is huge for me. And I'm actually really excited because as I was going through things, I still kept some of the what if items, and I kind of put those to the back of my closet. So the game plan is, now that this is like the last little big area of the house to go through, now I can slowly start going back through everything again, and it won't be as crazy decluttering, but I'll still be able to get rid of even more and have less things to manage. So that is the game plan moving forward. And what I would like to do is create myself like a really strict schedule. I'll probably like get on Canva and make something where I have, you know, a certain day of the month that I go through the closet, a certain day of the month that I go through the kitchen. And a lot of you actually recommended that in previous videos, so I'll be doing that. And if you are interested in me sharing, if it sticks and works, I'll be more than happy to share that with you. But let's go ahead and go over everything that I decided to donate, trash, and also give away. Alright, so here's all of the stuff I'm getting rid of so far. This is a box. It's probably hard to tell just because it's like compact so nicely, but I folded everything really, really good to fit as much as I could in this box. This is going to go to my nieces, so that bag, this box, and then all this stuff. I'm going to let them go through that because there's a lot of like cute shoes and purses and really cute clothes, dresses and things in here. So they'll get to go through that. This is all just regular donation items, and then we have a big old bag of garbage. And let me show you where I'm at with the closet so far. It looks so much better. I don't even have like hardly anything at the top anymore like I did before, and this bag is just like I was gonna say supplies, tools. What am I looking for? It's like tripods and lighting and stuff for filming, like all my work stuff, but it's not gonna stay there. I just hung it there to get it out of the way. But you can actually walk in here now. I decided to put this cubicle, it used to be over there. I put it here because since the clothes kind of stick out far, it actually allows you to have more walking space back here than having a bunch of clothes stacked here and then try to get to this cubicle. I feel like it gave me more room, and I just use this for jeans and shorts, and I did put them in cubby by size, so I know what size fits me right now and which ones don't. So the ones towards the bottom, like, they fit, but they're a little snug, and I fluctuate weight all the time, so I like to have a little bit of a rotation. So I got those. These are all my clothes, those are all my husband's, and then these are all of our winter clothes back here. It's both of ours, actually. Oops. I have all mine back there in the back corner, and then his are all right there. And the way that I set this up with the cubicle here, I can actually hang all my dresses without them being all scrunched up, so I love that. And now I don't have half as much as I did before. I feel like I can actually choose an outfit. And I can see all my hats, all my shoes, purses that I have, which I'm gonna go through these. I'm hitting that, I've talked about it a million times, that decision fatigue is hitting me, and I just need a break. So I feel like this is a great stopping point. I'm going to go ahead and get all this stuff bagged up for my nieces, and I'm going to put that stuff to the side because I wanted to go ahead and get it out of here as quickly as possible before I start trying to add it back to my closet, because I'm really bad about that. If, I don't know, I'm going through something, I put it to the side in a box, and then I have more time to think about it. I'm like, oh, maybe I will use that again, or maybe that might look cute in the future. So black bags are your best friend. Whenever you are decluttering or trashing things, you can't see what's in the black bag, and as soon as you put it in there, get it out of your house as quickly as you can. And that was one thing I did do. The first day that I ended up leaving the house, I had a dentist appointment. I ended up dropping off those things over at my niece's houses, so that way I didn't have to worry about me having the opportunity to pull anything out of it again. And then whatever else I had donated that was going to, I actually dropped it off at Salvation Army this time, so I had a whole truckload, basically. A whole truckload. If you watched my previous part 3 video, then you know it was a lot. So yeah, I already got rid of that whole truckload, and tell me why I have a whole nother truckload, which you'll see by the end of this video. Look how bougie. I added lights. I love it. I need to get more. They're all motion censored, so they'll automatically turn off and on, and they even came with a rechargeable like pack. Let me show you. So this is the brand. The only thing is that they don't have like different lighting colors. It's like only the white light, but look, it comes with like a little power station so you can charge them all at once. I thought that you could change it to different colors, but apparently not. But super cool. I love them. And they came with like little magnetic tabs. I'm missing a couple. I had them and then I set them down somewhere and I can't find them. Okay, I have another update on the closet. So what I've decided to do is put all my clothes in here, since now that there's plenty of room, and then I'm gonna just give my husband the dresser that I'm currently using so we can eliminate one of the dressers from out of our bedroom, so there won't be 2. There's no need to have 2 in here. It doesn't fit. So this one's gonna go. We're gonna put all his clothes over here, and then all the ones that are in the drawer are gonna go in these condensed down. I just bought these from Walmart. I thought these were great. They're $5. They're actually like a really great wood tone color. So yeah, I'm gonna use these in here on the shelf for like leggings, underwear, bras, and a couple of my workout tanks. The rest of my tanks I'm actually gonna hang up. So I should be able to fit everything in here. I decided to put my boots at the top instead, and I feel like everything looks super good. So let's get these open and put them in here. I will have everything that I shared linked down below. If I forget anything and you're curious about something, just ask. I always read all the comments and I try my best to respond as quickly as possible. So never hesitate to ask for like a link, or if you have a question. I actually love talking to you guys in the comments. So yeah, if you haven't ever said hello, now do that now. Let me know where you live, you know, when you found my channel, just anything. Tell me about yourself and your family. I love to get to know you guys too. It's always fun to know who I'm actually sharing my content with, so make sure you leave a comment, y'all. I love to read them. So yeah, but I'm getting these totes or bins, whatever you want to call them, in here. I really like them. I'm just not sure if it makes the closet look cheap. Y'all tell me what you think. I kind of like the idea of the brown ones because it kind of matches the dresser and ties the two spaces together. But then once I actually start adding all my clothes to this closet, because that's the game plan now, since I'm eliminating a dresser, all my clothes that are in the dresser are now going to go in these bins. So this closet's going to fill up a little bit more than it does look now. And so I'm not sure if it just looks kind of cluttered and messy with these bins because they're brown. Maybe it would look better if they were like gray or white. Let me know your thoughts. But this is the chaos I'm working with now. I almost did not share this, and that's why the video starts here and not of me actually emptying the dresser drawers. But midway through, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to just share a little bit. I'm going to share all of it because I think that's the motivating part of this whole series, is really just kind of like exposing myself, but also showing like reality of what happens sometimes. And yeah, the plan is to eliminate this in half. So all the clothes that are on the bed right now are mostly mine. Some of them are like my husband's clothes that need to get hung up, but I'm taking all of his clothes out of the dark brown dresser and putting them into my dresser. Well, my old dresser. It's his dresser now. And then all the stuff on the bed I actually sorted through off camera. I'm not sure why I didn't film it. I think it was just a bit of like I needed to just get it done. But what I did was I pulled out all those fabric bins that I bought with the wood like little face on them, and I put all my bras in one, all my underwear in one, socks, leggings, athletic sets, all in those, and then I put those in my closet. And I'll give you guys like a little closet tour at some point, I believe. And if I didn't in this video, I plan to share just like a full organized home tour once I'm done. So I think the last two spaces I have to go through are my bathroom. I want to go through my bathroom one more time, the front bathroom, and then my daughter's room, I'm probably just going to work on with her off camera because it's not bad at all. We've already decluttered that room so much. And then I think after that, it's just the carport, which will be a whole series in itself. Like that's a series by alone. It'll take me 3 months to go through that stuff. Hey y'all, it's a new day. I have the bedroom almost all done. I'm gonna work on getting this dresser out and just doing some quick cleaning, and then I will give you an overview of what the room looks like currently. Still have a lot of decluttering to work on in here in general. Like under our bed, we have a bin of like keepsake stuff that I saved for birthday parties. Why am I like this? I will save party decorations just in case we need it again. So I'm gonna work on going through that stuff. We actually have my son's birthday party. It's at the end of the summer, but I'll look through it, see if there's anything that he might want to use for his birthday coming up. If not, I'm just gonna donate the whole bin of all that because I don't really need it. I haven't used anything out of there in years. Actually, well, I take that back. I used one tablecloth, that was it. But yeah, I feel like really great about where the room is at. I'm so excited. And one thing I was thinking about as I was going through doing all this is that I'm ready to paint. Once I get like the whole house cleaned out, I would love to go through room by room and repaint. It really needs it. I mean, it's been 6 years. But I feel like people don't ever paint their house. I paint a lot. I like to change the door color and things. But this room specifically needs a brighter, like more airy color. I think I'm gonna go with alabaster just because I know that it works well with our furniture and like the color scheme that we have. I used it out in the building and I love it. I also used it in my daughter's room and it turned out really pretty. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use alabaster in here. And I think it'll just bring like such a pretty freshness to the space, and it won't be so beige, because right now I have beige curtains, I have beige headboard, I have beige everything, and it's starting to feel a little prison-like. So I think we go with the white. It's gonna help the beige that I do have pop and not look so blended in with everything. So that's the game plan. Hello? You like my closet? It kind of looks like me in here. It matches him. You look really comfortable. You like that rug? Oh, I think he'll love it. And look at this girl. Literally like tucked herself in. She's so cute. being yours. Thank you. Did you just steal this? I'm not letting it go, Baba. Okay, so you're probably wondering, where the heck did all this come from, girl? You've been decluttering like crazy. What is this? So this is the result of going through the kitchen, the dining room, my son's room, my bedroom, and all the overflow of things that I didn't really know what to do with. I was kind of throwing in bins or boxes and then putting it in the dining room. And if you follow me on Instagram, I did share a video of this space like kind of boxed up and how like it was all in boxes. But I was like, you know what, let me just tackle it head first. I'll empty everything out of the boxes. I'll put it in little piles and we'll go through it. It give me 1 hour and tackle it as quickly as you can. And that's exactly what I did. And I did a pretty damn good job, if I say so myself. I had an entire box of trash. I had 1 box of things that needed to go out to the carport, into like our tool bin. And then I had frames. I donated a lot of those. I have a problem with saving frames. I love artwork. And that's like one thing I'm really bad about collecting and never using is frames for some reason. I'm really drawn to them, and mirrors. So I did really good about going through those. And then I had an entire bin of like markers, pens. I have a lot of SD cards. I have a ton of external hard drives from all the editing I've done over the past 10 years. And I needed to like create a space for those specific things. So I worked on that pretty much all morning and finally got the dining room empty. This is where it gets a little crazy. So we have donations, more donations. This needs to go out to the carport. This is all garbage. And boy, do I tell you, the next part of the series, so part 5, I'm going to do a time lapse real quick of like everything I've accomplished, all the trash donations. We're going to do like a little organized home tour. I'll show you like the closets, everything that I've gone through, and I think that's going to be a really fun video. I also have a couple other videos in between. I have my son's bedroom makeover that I'm going to be working on. I have a bathroom refresh that I want to do in my bathroom. Just, you know me. I love my little projects, my little things I do around the house, so got lots to share. But in the meantime, we actually have company coming over this weekend. We're having a little pool party, so I'm going to clean up the house really good and get prepared for them to come over.
And I'm gonna say that I wanna let you in. I don't want it any other way. Let's go for the win. And it feels like a whisper in the morning rain. When somebody tells you, will we ever be the same again? I still hear you whisper, Try to open up your eyes. Do you feel like you are more alive? When you fight, when you fight, when you fight, when you fight. I'm done here now, I pack my things. I'll be gone for quite a while.
Alright y'all, the video is coming to an end. Thank you so much for watching this declutter series. I hope you've enjoyed so far. I'll have the other parts linked down below in case you want to catch up. Once again, thanks for being here. Happy Memorial Day, everyone. I hope y'all have a great weekend, a safe weekend at that. And remember that this weekend is about honoring the brave men and women who have made the ultimate sacrifice for our country. A huge thank you to all of you who have served or currently serving. We are thinking of you and praying for you, and we hope that you have a great weekend.